Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Earl Canterbury here. We are here in Cleveland, Ohio at Progressive Field for this great card known as Ambushed. That's right, that's the name that Darklight Studios came up with. Don't blame me, blame them if you don't like the name. And you know what? From the lineup I hear tonight, it's going to be very spectacular. I'll tell you that much right now. A good one. A lot of great matches on hand, and I heard some of them, and they sound really spectacular. Well, we're going to start off with Bobby Six Killer. Once again, looks like he's taking over general manager duties right now because Chris Bennett is out tonight after a neck break. After he's had some neck injury. I heard it's not crucial, but I heard it's enough to keep him out of action. Stuff like that, I'll tell you that much. And let you kids know before we get on with the show, this TV show is MA. Get your parents' permission if you are under 18. Coarse language and adult situations. And why don't we say we just get to the ring right now, shall we? There you go. Get to the ring right now as we got the Honorable Mr. Six Killer coming to the ring. Alright. There he is, man. Looking dapper as ever. I mean, you know what? Bobby Six Killer, I'll tell you what, he knows how to present himself well. Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Ambushed, as we're going to be here in Cleveland, Ohio tonight for some great action here. As we all know, the main event tonight, it is for the MSW World Title. Extreme Rules rematch. Roddy Taylor has to defend the title against Malachi Yavimov. That's right, he technically has a rematch clause because he did defend the title successfully once. And that's the reason why he's been qualified for that rematch clause, as we all know in the MSW rulebook. Also tonight, we got a great MSW Women's World Title match. We got the champion, Shadow, who won the title last week for Faith Monaco in a triple threat match, going against former champion Faith Monaco tonight. Yes, or from what we heard, Sabrina, because, yeah, unfortunately I was really shocked to hear about that. I forgot that the original Faith Blackthorn has tattoos. And get this, folks, the first time ever in Must See Wrestling history, we got a first-time matchup. Jerry Bennett to go against Christopher. And that should be an interesting one. Nothing on the line, just a first-time matchup between these two power players. And I'll tell you that much right now, I can't wait for that one. That scene's going to be spectacular. We got all that, plus we got a lot of other action going on here, so we're going to get this going here tonight, and we're going to start off with Aldis and Samoa Joe going against Aldis' former cohorts in the Ripley business, Royce, Isaacs, and Thom Lattimer. If you did not see it tape last week, Isaacs and Lattimer jumped Aldis after Monday night went off the air. Luckily enough, Samoa Joe was there to save him. So we're going to see how that plays out. Our summer stadium tours will continue next week as we go to Michigan and then Illinois for a few couple weeks there, basically. I mean, it will be growing. I don't know what's going to be depending on the schedule. It's going to be 2 or 3 shows or what, but we'll let you know as time goes by. And I'll tell you what. Like I said, watch us tonight. Should be a spectacular matchup. Don't forget, Brighton against Cold Blood Jr. for Brighton's gold briefcase that has been signed. Thank you all. Y'all have been a great audience. You guys have a good night. And enjoy the show. Oh, right there. You hear right there from Bobby Six Killer. Oh, wow. I'll tell you that much right now. Great to hear from Six Killer, man. I'll tell you that much. that you heard of some of those matches, and you heard the first one tonight. Yeah, you know what? There was a couple witnesses as they were going out to the parking lot after the show went off the air Monday night, and Nick Aldis was going out to the car. He got jumped by Royce Isaacs and Thom Lattimer. Well, and coincidence, luckily enough, Samoa Joe, Aldis' former tag team partner in Impact Wrestling, came to the rescue. And now we're assigned this matchup for tonight, as it will be Tornado Tag Rules. The weird thing about this is that Nick Aldis is being cheered by the fans for the first time here in a while. I know for a while he's been coming over here causing trouble, and, well, now we know the Wildcards. I keep forgetting they're managed by Tracy Torment, which means, who else does she manage? Christopher. So you say, I guess you say Christopher has sicked his rabid wild dogs on Aldis. I think he's brought his own pit bull there in Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe, it's like I would not. You want to have somebody as great as a partner as Samoa Joe, and now you got the fellow countrymen going at it. Aldis and Lattimer both from England. Right now, Isaacs just took Samoa Joe and drilled him over the top rope. Aldis right now hammering away on Lattimer. Oh, and Lattimer just threw a quick jab and a forearm, and now he clotheslines Aldis over the top. And now Samoa Joe trashing Isaacs on the outside. And this should be a great matchup. This should be a great card tonight. I guess, well, the Wolfpack, as we all know, Lorenzo Wolfchild, back as the official team now after winning the surprising everybody by winning the tag team titles back in the first action. I was brought on because the committee think it wasn't right just for Farkas to get a shot. I guess they changed their mind and let Wolfchild grab himself a partner and get involved in it. So it was weird. It's like Wolfchild and Farkas wound up wrestling each other twice in that night, and they both batted 500. Win against each other, and they had a loss against each other. Tonight they'll be going against our World Tag Team winners from last Friday. Another reunited tag team, the Murder Machine, Earl and Fisher. Right, you heard me correct. Earl and Fisher. Knows what's going to go on here tonight. Corey Creighton's going to go against Jimmy Coldblood Jr. because Creighton says that he wanted to test Coldblood Jr. out in the ring because, of course, Creighton spoke some praise about Coldblood Jr. saying that feels that Coldblood Jr. could be the future of must-see wrestling. Well, about it. Along with the Adam Stranges he's talking about. He has high praise for Adam Strange, and of course, you gotta have high praise when you train somebody like Adam Strange. He's, of course, your TV champion, as you all know, defeating. Well, he did something that I don't think anybody else could have thought he ever did was defeat Royce Sanders. Sanders is a tough compounder. How about it? Isaacs tried to drop kick Aldis. Aldis didn't even let it phase him. I don't think Aldis put much. I don't think Isaacs put much force in. Oh, Bull Nelson slammed by Thomas Lattimer, a.k.a. Ram. I'll tell you what. Actually surprised they did not put the Extreme Rules option into this. I mean, that would have been something else between them. Imagine adding weapons. I bet there'd be a lot of Ram with a nasty shoulder. Gosh. And right now, Samoa Joe has Royce Isaacs in the camel clutch. Right now, the Wildcards having their way with Wildcards having their way right now. Oh, and the Wildcards still won. Wow. Lattimer pins Nick Aldis and they get the win. Holy cow. I thought Nick Aldis can keep up toe-to-toe with him with Samoa Joe as his partner. But in the end, Aldis winds up taking a fall. Wow. It's proof on that one like a bad magic trick for Aldis. Wow. Oh boy. I'll tell you, that may have put those guys back on the tag team convention. Alright, Queen of the Wasteland title coming up next. Sakura Miura getting a shot at Rhea Ripley tonight. Alright, folks, let's get the ring for this one, folks. She is, folks, Sakura Miura, girlfriend of Green Meanie. She is, folks. Rhea Ripley, who's been a very dominant Queen of the Wasteland champion. Like I said, if you did not, if you did not hear from Vamp 712, he's going to try to continue as the best as he can until, I guess, the servers on 2K19 get shut down. And then it might be taking a hiatus for a while. I don't know how long will it be before he comes back, because he says that he's got a lot on his plate of real life right now. So, now. It's tough when that happens. Oh, about that. So, there it is right there. There's the referee presenting Queen of Wasteland title, Sakura Miura, showing that that's what she can win tonight if she does defeat Rhea Ripley tonight. Rhea Ripley's a tough one. Definitely she is. How about it? The ring right. Oh, and Sakura starting off a nice gut punch, and now a kick. Not that high, just hit to the chest area nearly. Oh, Sakura trying to slow down the women's Wasteland champion, as she knows that Sakura knows that she has a heck of a challenge on her hand if she wants that title. Oh man, what a swinging neck breaker. Wow. Beautifully done. Oh man, and it's now stomping on the arm. And, ooh, ouch. Stomping away on that arm. Wow. Another matchup we're going to have tonight is going to be interesting. Well, the women's universal, there's a couple titles that won't be on the line. The men's universal title and the women's universal title, because I guess they decided to sign Sarah Perry and Raquel in 6-woman tag team action against Anna Jay, Ashley Fox, and Kylie Ray. Super fans versus the young stars here in the wrestling federation. Then also then also the light heavyweight title is not going to be on the line, because its champion Jimmy Coldblood Jr. will be going against Corey Crichton for Crichton's pot of gold briefcase. If Coldblood wins it, this could be a heck of a jump up for the ever-rising rookie. And I'll tell you, and I'll call him ever-rising, because you know what? The kid has shown some great promise here in this federation, and he has a pretty damn good record. And he was a runner-up in that barroom poll, and I guess Crichton, he even got Crichton's attention. Crichton is willing to give him a rematch against it. I mean, okay, you know what? Crichton, you may not like his attitude or anything, but I could give him a tad bit of credit, because he's a fighting champion. He does not sit there and lay back and say, "I'm not going to challenge this. I'm not going to accept your challenge," and stuff like that. He went out there and gave Coldblood, saying that you have a shot this Friday night briefcase. He says, "I want to see what you're all about in a one-on-one matchup." So seems like, well, yeah, and that, you know what, the respect was paid back by Coldblood also, as Coldblood said he had a lot of respect for Crichton for their matchup, taking him, showing why he is one of the best athletes. Nobody understands that both these guys tonight in that matchup are trained by some of the best. You have Yeah, Coldblood, who was trained by his father Jimmy, and I'm pretty sure Jacob might have some hand into that. I wouldn't doubt it. Of course, you got Crichton, who came up with the upstarts with Serpentor, Ramstein, Massacre, Earl, and Lennox. Then later on, he got a little more prestige from Chris Van and Joe Kenny. So, a lot of experience right there. I mean, there are some great names in that match. Oh, look at Sakura turning around on Ripley. Wow. Right now, Ripley in trouble, and oh man, ouch! Sakura driver, that could be it. Oh man, Sakura wins the Queen of Wasteland title. Gosh, all I gotta say is congratulations. Sakura is just that. I think that's the first time she's ever held that Queen of Wasteland title. Actually, I might be wrong, but please do correct me if I am wrong. I really appreciate it. There you go, right there, and wow, what a big win! Sakura is prayer for knocking and ending the exuberant, great title reign of Rhea Ripley, and it was great because she was one of those people that got through defended 3 or 4 times in this hardcore division. But the funny thing about it was no weapons were used in this matchup. That's really a rarity in this hardcore division. For the hardcore match, but you don't use any weapons. Wow, respect. That's all I gotta say. But Rhea Ripley's still feeling that effects of that beatdown from NXT Wednesday night when she was attacked by Mercedes Martinez. Folks. Well, folks, night's still young here. Let's go to the next matchup, folks. No doubt about it. Tag Team Extreme Rules, and this is to decide who's going to get the next title shot next Friday. It's the Wildcard Tag Team, the Bratenahl Bomber and Baron von Farkas, who seem like they both not too happy with the Wolfpack. Farkas let Wolfchild know for sure after attacking him Friday night. Oh, wait a minute, I just been told that. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, I thought I'd just been told that the winners of this matchup will get the Tri-American Tag Team title shot later on tonight against Cousins of Carnage. Oh my gosh. Well, that got changed up in a New York minute. You know, we're not in New York. Oh, 1 minute. All right, folks, let's get this one going. Here's folks, yeah, Bratenahl Obama. There's the Furies right there. This should be an interesting matchup. Like I said, the winner of this matchup we just heard gets the tag team title shot against the Cousins of Carnage later on tonight. Right now, oh man. Pretty brawl between these two. Well, this was going to be all brawl. Man, he gets stopped by Fury 1, and Fury 1 knocks down the bomb. Very important, the winners of these matchup will be wrestling twice tonight. We just heard. Never mind, wrestling. Furies just bombing away on Bomber. Farkas now just get back in the ring. Right now, Farkas, oh man. Oh, and Farkas now doing the work on Fury number 1, that triple power bomb. He puts a lot of force behind that. Wow, fans are actually cheering for Farkas there. I guess the fans do have a problem. Oh man, and a baseball bat slam by Bomber on Fury number 2. I'll tell you what, Bomber and Farkas are a hell of a team. No doubt about it. Going for the pin. Farkas. Oh, can't get it. And oh man, a headlock and punch combo by Fury number 1. And oh man, and what a save by Fury number 1 as he saved Fury number 2 from being Bratenahl bombed by the Bomber. And oh boy, he's got that barrel hog on the Bomber. Oh man, he made Bomber give up. Are you kidding me? Oh, wow. The Furies win. Shocked. All you can say, man. All you can show is shock. Wow. Well, you know what? That just proves that the Furies is a very dangerous tag team. If you're able to defeat a couple of juggernauts like Bomber and Farkas, yeah, it means it shows that you may show what you have to take in this match. Wow. It just took me by surprise. I'm going to tell you how much right now. Oh my gosh. Well, folks, stay tuned. We still got more action still to come. Stay tuned, folks. Oh, look who's coming out to the ring right now. It's Ric Flair. Wow. All right, folks, let's get to the ring right now. Here we go. Cleveland, Ohio, the Nature Boy is here. Woo! Let me tell you something right now. And I have come here with a mission. I just got done watching that Furies and Bomber and Farkas match. Pretty good matchup. Shocked me that the Furies won, but you know what? That's the name of the game, tag team. You gotta have both people on the same page. And that's the reason why I'm here tonight. As you all know, and let me explain something to you. I was a person that was born with greatness in there for the years I wrestled in, because there was a lot of great tag teams. Midnight Express, the Freebirds, the Steiner Brothers, the Road Warriors, the Hart Foundation, the Rock and Roll Express, yeah, you nailed it, they were there. The Killer Bees, Santana Martel. I have come back here because I have taken on, I'm going to be managing a tag team. That's right, folks. I'm going to be managing a tag team that who I think should get their killer instinct back. And you will see it soon. I'll tell you that much right now. I'm not going to mention who. I'm going to keep everybody in suspense there like a bunch of bungholes. And I'll tell you what right now. Don't be shocked. Don't be shocked. Because I have my run of great tag team partners on it too. Terry Wyndham, Roddy Piper, Greg Valentine, Osborne, Ricky Steamboat, Wallow McDaniel, Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson. Name on my tag with them. The list goes on. When the Nature Boy puts his influence in something, you're going to know that there's going to be a lot of situations happening here, ladies and gentlemen. Because I am the guy who was a limousine riding, jet flying, high rising guy from Space Mountain. Woo! See you later on, maybe. Who knows? I'll see you soon. I'll put it that way. Wow. Ric Flair back in the area. Are you kidding me? Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. All right, coming up next, we got the Great Lakes title match on the line. This one should be an interesting one between two young stars, both former MSW World Champions, John Monaco and Matt Bennett. Matt Bennett is the defending champion tonight. Let's get this match going, shall we? Don't forget, later on tonight, I guess his dad, Jerry Bennett's going to be going against Christopher, and his mom, Ova, is going to be going against Jerry Michelin rematch for the Tri-American title. So, should be interesting. Here he is, folks, John Monaco. Challenger here tonight. He's trying to get back in the world title hunt since he had a taste of that world title and unfortunately got unseated by one Malachi Alvarez. Here comes the Great Lakes champion, Matt Bennett. Oh, Captain Awesome. You ready for your big world title match tonight against Malachi? Stream rules will be the rules in this matchup, folks. I'll tell you that much. Just to let you know, as Matt Bennett gets in the ring here, in his Great Lakes title. Oh, you are good. We'll be looking forward to it, man. I mean, it should be an interesting one with you and Malachi. I mean, you did well last week. I mean, you finally got your match with Malachi, and you beat him for the biggest prize in the world. So I gotta say, congratulations. That Great Lakes title. Of course, that was the first known title when Must-See Wrestling used to be known as Great Lakes Wrestling. Locally owned federation in Cleveland, Ohio. And all of a sudden, had a little, hey, tomorrow is your birthday, Joe? Well, hopefully you defeat Malachi Abeloff. That would be one heck of an early birthday gift. Wow. Hey, that much right now. Hope it happens for you. That would be awesome. Because me and Malachi just don't get along. Because ever since I said something about Baka, and I didn't even insult Baka, and he just ripped all over me. Right now, the champion looking good against Monaco. Of course, as you know, his faith is not ringside, or Sabrina, whatever you want to call herself. Basically, she is getting ready for a rematch against the MSW Women's Champion, Shadow. Pretty sure Malachi's wish would be to defeat Ronnie for the world title and watch his sister lose the women's title back. Of course, that was all exposed. I think, like I said, I had to start calling her Sabrina because I guess she turned out to be the real fake Blackthorn with the birth certificate she showed. Oh man, and Monaco with that spinning, what's it, spinning kick to the gut. That kick. Oh boy, and man, Bennett is just going to work here. Okay, hey, that much. Well, Bennett is one of those guys that give a lot and take a lot and give a lot back. Bennett has done a heck of a job as Great Lakes champion. I mean, last week I watched him defeat somebody that everybody thought should have beat Bennett. That was Brian Cage, but Matt Bennett upended him and still retained the title. Oh, and there's that discus clothesline. Wow. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Bennett knocks up. Wow. I'm shocked. Oh. Where thought I see that happen? Holy cow. Wow. Big win. Matt Bennett's still the champion. There you go, folks. Matt Bennett, a very tough champion, I'll tell you that much right now. It's going to be tough to defeat him. Because with each victory, gets stronger, I'll tell you that much right now. All right, stay tuned. Coming up next, more action you could shake a stick at. It's Wonderland against Akira for the World TV title. Of course, Miss Wonderland was the runner-up in that TV title battle royal, and that's the reason why she has been granted a one-on-one match against the TV champ. You know what's scary about this is that how Obsidian have really adapted to getting back in the singles rankings. They were dominant tag team champions until everything happened. There were Akira is now the TV champ. Shell is the women's world champion. But everybody keeps forgetting Akira holds the women's pot gold brief. Remember, tomorrow is the MSW World Champion's birthday, Ronnie Taylor. He stays that way for his birthday. That's awesome. How about it, man? One should be interesting. And let's get to the ring right now, shall we? Now we know it's for the Women's World TV title. We don't need you telling us that, JoJo. There's been a lot of complaints about, there's Miss Wonderland right there. Man, I'll tell you what. There's Akira right there, man. Champion right there. Back in Wonderland, but in the corner. And Akira has Akira now with an elbow on the top of the head. Ouch, that pointy elbow. That's going to hurt. I think if you get hit with an elbow, if you're the one that's receiving, you better pray that they're wearing an elbow pad. That could say from the impact it didn't hit with that pointy elbow. That's almost would be like having a knife go through you. Oh man, Akira knocks down the challenger. Oh, right there's a leg drop right on that arm of Wonderland as Akira, the strategist. I'll tell you what, she has really improved. I mean, she went from being lost in the shuffle for a while into the. I would say maybe you have to consider one of the elite now. Definitely, no doubt about it. Oh man, and Wonderland eats a clothesline. Holy cow! Now, Akira going to the top. She loves going to the top rope. I wonder if it's going to be that chop she does with. Oh, man, shoulder block and barely got it. And I think Akira felt, Akira feeling it. She hit her, she must have hit her chest along the way. And, but she's recovering a little bit here. And she make the pin. Oh, not yet. Akira still going at it with Wonderland here. Now Akira taking Wonderland to the ropes. No Akira here so far. Oh! Hot shot. Shades of Eddie Gilbert. Steve Austin for that matter. Stun gun as well remembered. Classic move. Nowadays they just use as a regular move. No, Vamps always complain about that. He used to remember that DDT and stun gun were like magical finishing moves, not like a regular move. Times have changed, fam. Trust me. Times have changed. Oh man, what a suplex by the champion. Girl looking really good here, so. Oh, and there's a headbutt. There's a nice headbutt counter. Oh, a clothesline over the top as Wonderland sends her over. Oh, man. Coming up afterwards, you got Adam Strange defending the TV title. I don't know against who. I guess we'll find out in a little while. We'll find out in a little bit. Oh, man. Hey, everybody watch the count, folks.
7.
Oh, man.
8.
There you go. Good job. Everybody knows you can't win the title on the count or disqualification. Well, Akira could retain it like that, but Akira doesn't seem to be that kind of person. She's been very honorable. Oh man, and and there's Shining Wizard. Oh, she calls it the Thunder Strike. The Thunder Strike puts down Wonderland as Akira has retained the women's world television title. Wow, I give it up to her. Of a card here so far tonight. Wow. There was the end of the trail right there. Big win for Akira. Let's give it up. Let's hear it for her. I'll tell you that much right now. Very big win for Akira. I'll tell you that much. Stay tuned, folks. TV title match coming up next. Adam Strange against, I know he's defending against someone. I forgot who the heck it was. Oh, Blue Arrow. Okay. Blue Arrow gets Adam Strange here. Wow. I've probably only seen one champion change hands there, and that was the Queen of Wasteland. Sakura Miura won the Queen of Wasteland title from Rhea Ripley. All right, let's get to the ring right now for this big time TV title match. Here he is, folks, Blue Arrow. Coming down the ring. Gonna challenge Adam Strange. I think I heard Adam Strange is a strange father. Chaz Foreman gonna be in a gonna be an 8-man. It's gonna be in an 8-man power room brawl for the Samoa Wasteland title. There's Adam with his good friend Mitra and his girlfriend Carla Sereno. There's the Blue Arrow right there. What does Ric Flair have in mind tonight? Or even if it even is tonight, who knows? I don't know, man. There'll be a thing about it. Oh, you come to think about it, man. It's the television belt right there, man. Very prestigious belt because I've produced a lot of world champions. Think about it that way. And I'm taking down Meanie. Right now, Adam taking down the Blue Arrow. Oh man, and Blue Arrow going at it, wow. Oh. He's got the Blue Arrow in trouble. Oh man, ouch. Oh, he had the pin there. Man, better be careful of that count. Blue Arrow knows they can't win a title on a count out. Gotta be pinfall or submission here, folks. Rumor says they were thinking about adding the knockout roll. Yeah, I heard about that. That would be something else if that happened. Could you imagine a lot of interesting situations that could be? Oh man, and Blue Arrow with a beautiful pointing snap there. Going for the pin. Right now, Blue Arrow trying to make the best of this. And oh man, and Adam got met on with a forearm smash in the face. Oh man, and Adam now Showing that he's not going to give up that title easily. Uh-oh, Adam with the triple power bomb. Interesting. We saw this happening with Farkas doing it to Fury number 1, and oh man, that little German suplex, that was beautiful by Adam Strange. I'll tell you that much right now. Very beautiful. Oh, Sale jawbreaker. As he's taking the opponent apart. Well, not quite. Oh wait a minute, but he gets caught again. Oh man, and he clobbered him with that punch. Oh, and there's a knee drop, man. And that knee drop had some height. Oh my gosh. Ow. Oh. And he's got Adam in. Oh, wait a minute, but Arrow is playing out with it. Oh, wait a minute, Arrow set it up. Oh, going for the pinning power bomb. This could be it. Oh, he's going with the. Oh man, the Boston Crab. And I'm going to give up. Oh, he trips him up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. He trips him up. Oh, but Arrow going for the pin. And Arrow wins the TV title. Wow. Blue Arrow is the new TV champ. I'll tell you what, Blue Arrow can pull off some monumental upsets. I remember the upset he pulled off against Marvelous Merle for the Tri-American belt. I'll tell you what, that was really interesting. Now he has the TV title he defeated Adam Strange for. Holy cow. There you go, right there. Congratulations, Blue Arrow. The new king of all media. And Meacher just ready to slap a fan. Oh my gosh. Wow. The tensions are high here. Holy cow. Well, folks, we're going to take a little bit of an intermission, but when we come back, we will be going with segment 2 here. Stay tuned.